seen it, but I'm starting to watch the series. And I've never collected the cards, but I've collected like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, some Dragon Ball Z. I just love cards, so I wanted to see what this set was all about, and he told me this was the new one. So, I'm super excited to see what these cards are all about. So, there's 12 cards in these packs. I think Pokemon is, it's 10 cards, right? And he told me that the pull is in the back, so there's no card tricks to these cards. So let's see. How do you get into these? And I'm gonna read all the character info and stuff on the cards to learn more about One Piece. I like how the characters look. Like they're so cool looking. They're just all over the place. So first up, we have Stage Full of Lead, Blackbeard Pirates. You may trash one card from your hand and rest this stage. Look at 3 cards from the top of your deck, reveal up to 1 Blackbeard Pirate type card and add it to your hand. Then place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. That's cool. I already like how these look. Oh, that looks cool. So this is a character card, Lindbergh. If you and your opponent have a total of 5 or less life cards, KO up to 1 of your opponent's characters with 2,000 power or less. This triggers if you and your opponent have a total of 5 or less life cards. Play this card. I really like that one. So, Charlotte Pudding, Big Mom Pirates. If your opponent has 5 or more cards in their hand, your opponent trashes 1 card from their hand. See, like, I love the art. They look so cool. And there's so many characters. Shachi and Penguin, Heart Pirates. When attacking, give up to 1 of your opponent's characters 2,000 power during this turn. Okay, and they have, I guess this is the power. That's interesting. I love the little penguin. Oh, that's cool. Never underestimate the power of miracles. Never underestimate the power of miracles. Miracles only happen to those who never give up. This is a counter card. Up to 1 of your leader or character cards gain plus 2,000 power during this battle. Character, Jinbi. Anything on the back? No. These are all so cool. I love the artwork so much. Oh, a Luffy. If you have 2 or more rested characters, rest up to 1 of your opponent's Dawn cards or characters with a cost of 6 or less. rest this card to make it the new target of the card. On your opponent's attack, once per turn, set this card as active. Killer, Dawn 1, -1. You may return the specified number of Dawn cards from your field to your Dawn deck. Set up to one of your Kid Pirate type leaders as active. Hey, yo. This is my friend's favorite character, so what are the odds I get that from my first pack? On play, if your opponent has 3 or more life cards, trash up to 1 card from the top of your opponent's life cards. Nico Robin. This one's shiny, so I think I'm gonna sleeve this one. Okay, I found some sleeves. And Silver's Relay. Blocker, after your opponent declares an attack, you may rest this card to make it the new target of the attack. On play, if your opponent has 2 or more characters with a base power of 5,000 or more, draw 2 cards and trash 1 card from your hand. That has some weight to it. I hope I can show that on YouTube. But those are cool. I love the artwork. There's so much details put into these cards. That's one reason I wanted to start collecting them and getting into One Piece. Alright, pack number 2. Let's see, we get Sanji. On KO, you may add 1 card from the top or bottom of your life cards to your hand. Play up to 1 Odyssey or Straw Hat Crew type character card with a cost of 4 or less from your trash rested. Usopp, I know this one. This is one of the characters I knew. I know a couple. On play, if you have 2 or more rested characters, draw 2 cards and trash 2 cards from your hand. Oh my god, I love this one. What is he? He's a lion. That's so cute. Richie, Animal Cross Guild. Blocker, after your opponent declares an attack, you may rest this card to make it the new target of the attack. And we got Shachi and Penguin again. Jinbe again. Never underestimate the power of miracles. Oh, another Nico Robin. Blocker, after your opponent declares an attack, you may rest this card to make it the new target of the attack. I'm gonna sleeve that one. I like the Nico Robin ones. Right. Special Monkey Ball. Main, return up to 1 of your opponent's characters with a cost of 6 or less to the owner's hand. Trigger, return up to 1 character with a cost of 3 or less to the owner's hand. Sabo. When attacking once per turn, if you have 3 or more rested characters, draw 1 card. I love how thick they feel too. They're very weighted. deck as you did from your hand. Professor Clover. If your leader is Nico Robin, look at 3 cards from the top of your deck, reveal up to 1 card with a trigger, and add it to your hand. Then place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. And oh, that's an interesting one. Lafetti. Activate main. You may rest one of your Dawn cards in this character. Look at the 5 cards from the top of your deck. Reveal up to 1 Blackbeard Pirate type card and add it to your hand. Then place the rest at the bottom of your deck. Alright, let's just sleeve these. How'd you get out of there? Okay, pack number 3. Anyone that's watching, tell me what's your favorite One Piece character and why. I'd love to hear other people's reasons for their favorite characters. Maybe I can learn a little bit more while I'm currently learning. Marco of the Whitebeard Pirates. Marco. You may trash 1 card from your hand. And this character is KO'd by your opponent's effect. Play this character card from your trash rested. Nico Olivia. Up to 1 of your Nico Robin leaders gain plus 3,000 power during this turn. Man, there's so many things related to Nico Robin, huh? Heat. After your opponent declares an attack, you may rest this card to make it the new target of the attack. Up to 1 of your leader with 4,000 power or less gains plus 1,000 power during this turn. And I noticed the battle of the cards is much more detailed than, say, like Pokemon. So that's pretty cool. There's like whole strategies with these. Below Betty, Revolutionary Army. On play, if you have 2 or less life cards, draw 1 card. Trigger if your leader has the Revolutionary Army type. And you and your opponent have a total of 5 or less life cards. Play this card. Come Jump Rope. And Vanguard, the 4 Emperors Straw Hat Crew. Dawn, -2. You may return the specified number of Dawn cards from your field to your Dawn deck. Rest up to 1 of your opponent's characters with a cost of 5 or less, then draw 1 card. Oh, that's cool. Rob Lucci. Special Muggy Ball again. What the? That nose. Katarina Devon, Blackbeard Pirates. Activate main once per turn. If your leader has characters. Rest up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 5 or less. Bartholomew Kuma. Trigger. If your leader has the Revolutionary Army type and you and your opponent have a total of 5 or less life cards, play this card. And... oh, that looks cool. Gum Gum Giant. Dawn. -2. You may trash one card from your hand. If your leader has the Straw Hat Crew type, up to one of your leader or character cards gain plus 4,000 power during this battle. Then draw 2 cards. And Nico Robin again. How fitting that my friend that got me into this, his favorite character is Nico, and that's like the majority of what I've been pulling. Pack number 4. Yes, 4. Pack number 4. Oh, this little thing here. Can you just... oh, that's so much easier. I wish I knew that earlier, but better knowing now than later, I guess. Okay, stage card, Red Force. You may rest this stage if your leader has the red-haired pirate type. Give up to one of your opponent characters minus 1,000 power during this turn. Sanji. 1 KO, you may add 1 card from the top or bottom of your life cards to your hand. Play up to 1 Odyssey or Straw Hat Crew type character card with a cost of 4 or less from your trash rested. A bear. How fitting. This is probably my favorite one so far. You can guess why. Beepo, Minx / Heart Pirates. Once per turn, when a Dawn card on your field is returned to your Dawn deck, up to one of your leaders or character cards gain plus 1,000 power during this turn. Morley. I don't have anything to say about that one. That's an interesting character for sure. Ooh, a monkey character. Monster, animal, red-haired pirates. If your character Bonk Punch would be KO'd by an effect, you may trash this character instead. So after about 20 minutes of recording, I just found out my microphone wasn't on. I hope the volume was okay during the first 20 minutes. But yeah, that's... okay, another Nico Robin. Man, there's so many Nico Robins in this set, huh? On play, if you have 2 or more rested characters, none of your Odyssey or Straw Hat Crew type characters can be KO'd by effects until the end of your opponent's Sure. Okay. Black hole. If your leader has the Blackbeard pirate type, negate the effects of up to one of your opponent's characters. During this turn, then, if the character has a cost of 4 or less, KO it. Negate the effects of up to one of your opponent's leader or character cards during this turn. Building Snake. You may place this character at the bottom of the owner's deck. Give up to one of your opponent characters minus 3,000 power during this turn. Silver's Relay. After your opponent declares an attack, you may rest this card to make it the new target of the attack. If your opponent has 2 or more characters with a base power of 5,000 or more, draw 2 cards and trash 1 card from your hand. Kuzian. Place one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 3 or less at the top or bottom of your opponent's life cards face up. Your opponent trashes 1 card from their hand. Alright, let's sleeve these. Alright, that's those from that pack. Alright, pack number 5. And yeah, look how easy that is. Whoa. Another people. So another people. Morley again. Chachi and Penguin again. Nico Olivia again. Kozuki Odin. This card deals 2 damage. Draw 2 cards and trash 1 card from your hand. Soul Frankie Swing Arm Boxing Solid. Up to one of your leader or character cards gains plus 2,000 power during this battle. Then, if your leader has the Odyssey type and you have 2 or more rested characters, set up to 2 of your characters as active. Trigger, rest up to one of your opponent characters with a cost of 4 or less. Usopp again. That's a different one, right? Yeah. That one looks cool. Oh, Brooke. I love Brooke. I've met his English voice actor a couple times at some conventions. I got a Wiz Funko Pop signed. He voices Wiz on Dragon Ball. His laugh for Brooke is iconic. You could hear him laughing across the convention center. It was amazing. Next time I go, I'm gonna get a Funko Pop of Brooke signed. And cool, I can put this in the side of the Funko Pop. He's such a cool guy. He's like easily the top 1 or 2 favorite people that I've ever met at a convention. He's so humble and down to earth. Takes time to talk to everybody. Definitely recommend it. Alright, Gene Bart. If your opponent has more Dawn cards on their field than you, K up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 3 or less. of your turn, if you have 2 or more rested characters, set this character as active. That's a cool card as well. I love the split here. Uta or Yuta. Look at the 5 cards from the top of your deck. Reveal up to 1 red-haired pirate type card and add it to your hand. Then place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. Alright, sleeve that Brook. The Uta, Yuta, Uta, whatever. However you say her name. Doflamingo. This is probably my favorite card so far. I love the lightning effect. Alrighty. Pack number 6. Right. 6, I think. Charlotte Pudding again. Shachi and Penguin again. Empty Bluffs Island. Oh, that's a cool one. I love the circus tints. Well done, the overlords of the underworld are highly pleased with you. Yes, sir. So you've crossed the sea to meet us. You may place 2 cards from your hand at the bottom of your deck in any order and rest at this stage. If your leader has the cross guild type, draw 2 cards. Howling Gab. Josu. Kozuki Odin again. Another Brook. Oh my gosh, this is... I love this art style so much on the cards. I think this is the second one so far I've seen. Rockstar. The little bird. Building Snake. You may place this character at the bottom of the owner's deck. Give up to one of your opponent characters a minus 3,000 power during this turn. Moji. Look at 5 cards from the top of your deck. Reveal up to 1 Richie and add it to your hand. Then place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order and play up to 1 Richie from your hand. A Zoro. I love Zoro. Roronoa Zoro. You may return 1 or more Dawn card from your field to your Dawn deck. Add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck and set it as active. And Gum Giant again. Oh no, it's been at the corner a little. Okay. Yeah, I know a couple characters. Zoro was one. He's like a fan favorite, if I remember correctly, right? Okay. Oh, forgot to sleeve this one. I'm sleeving the ones at the end and then also the ones that I just think are cool. Last 2 packs. Alright. We got Richie again. Lindbergh again. Thousand Sunny. You may rest this stage when your Straw Hat Crew type character is removed from the field by your opponent's effect. Add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck and rest it. Nico Olivia again. Marshall D. Teach again. cards are played rested. You may rest 3 of your Dawn cards, add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck, and rest it, and play up to 1 Odyssey type card with a cost of 5 or less from your deck. Limb. Cross Guild. Look at the 4 cards from the top of your deck, reveal up to 1 Cross Guild type card, and add it to your hand. Then place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. And the Uta card again. And last pack. Can we get one of the big hits? I assume one of the big hits would probably be Luffy. He's probably always one of the big hits. Alright. Shachi and Penguin again. Nico, Olivia again. Ooh, that's a different Brook. You may return 1 or more Dawn cards from your field to your Dawn deck. Give up to 2 of your opponent characters minus 2,000 power during this turn. Red Force. You may rest this stage if your leader has the red-haired pirate type. Give up to 1 of your opponent characters minus 1,000 power during this turn. Usopp again. Jimby again. Black Vortex. Negate the effects of up to 1 of your opponent's leader or character cards and give that card minus 4,000 power during this turn. Trigger. Negate the effect of up to 1 of your opponent leader or character cards during this turn. Josu again. Jaguar D. Soul. After your opponent declares an attack, you may rest this card to make it the new target of the attack. That's a cool one. Kabaji. If you have a Bucky or Mohi card character, this character cannot be KO'd in battle. Oh, that's a cool one. Professor Clover again, and Yasop. Up to 1 of your leaders gains plus 1,000 power until the end of your opponent's next turn. Dawn times 1 when attacking. Give up to 1 of your opponent characters minus 1,000 power during his turn. Alright, everybody. That was all for today. Can go through the final hits. So got Uta, Cross Guild, Rockstar, wasn't a hit, but I just liked it. Gum Gum Giant, Zoro, Doflamingo, Uta again, Brook, Robin, People, Silver's Rayleigh, Kuzan, Gum Gum Giant, Nico Robin, Professor Clover, Lafiti, Silver's Ray again, Nico Robin again, Yasop, and Professor these cards if people enjoy